comrades. When Jeremy Corbyn was suspended, Momentum's Andrew Scattergood and the other co-chair put out a statement which said, "This suspension undermines the fight against anti-Semitism." That statement, I think, indicated the political weakness of the Momentum left and much, in fact, nearly all of the campaign group left. I think we have to be extremely clear. We suffered a massive political counterattack by the right when Corbyn was elected. And they didn't do that by attacking him over austerity. They didn't particularly do that by attacking him over his position on nuclear weapons. They did it by taking what they saw as the moral high ground, anti-Semitism. And I think we have to be absolutely clear. There never was an anti-Semitism problem in the Labour Party. There was a problem of Zionism. There was a problem of the infiltration of the pro-Israel lobby, but there was never an anti-Semitism problem. Of course, there were a few anti-Semites in the Labour Party. There always have been. There have been far more in the past than there are at present. It's like saying that because in a party of 500,000, you're going to have a few paedophiles, therefore Labour had a paedophile problem. That's absolute nonsense. At one and the same time, that the Tories were sitting in alliance in the European Parliament with open fascists and anti-Semites like Robert Exile of the Latvian Fatherland and Freedom Party, who marches every year with the veterans of the Waffen-SS. Labour was not able to point to the hypocrisy of our opponents. That was the problem. And I have to say about Jeremy Corbyn, he was absolutely wrong in 2016 to adopt the IHRA, the 38-word definition, not the illustrations, because he went down that road. And by appeasing our opponents continually over anti-Semitism to the point where Jeremy said, if you deny there's a problem, you are part of that problem, he left the door open for the right wing to savage him. We have to be politically absolutely clear. There never was an anti-Semitism problem in the Labour Party. And now today, of course, they don't even bother to pretend about it. You mention Zionism, you mention Israel, and you're suspended. And the only state in the world which is an apartheid state, yet if you criticise it in the Labour Party, you are suspended as an anti-Semite. And we have to say quite clearly, we are a party of anti-imperialism. We oppose the West's right to police the third world and to derive our resources and all the rest of it from that. And we have to make clear, and that means momentum. Momentum has to overturn its heritage of John Lansman. It has to go back and it has to re-examine, because unless we do that, politically, we are disarmed for the future. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Tony.